I'm Fred Abels from Amsterdam, and I brought my homeless robot to Maker Faire. Well, it's how would you say it in American? It's a hobo robot. Looks like a homeless. He is a homeless, in fact, and he roams the street, begging for a bit of money. But he does something in return. He returns a bit of music from his little organ. Well, the reactions of the people are quite different, especially on the streets. When you show him in another context, not on a Maker Faire, but just on the street, people are totally confused because almost everybody always sees a real person. And so everybody thinks he's real, and then slowly they find out, in a quite long process, that it might be a robot, and it's very confusing for people. They really get totally confused and mostly amused, sometimes a bit angry, or they don't know how to behave, and it's a big shock to find out you're not looking at a person, you're not talking to a person, but you're talking to a machine. Well, basically I'm a puppeteer from origin. My girlfriend taught me that. She taught me that. So I try to make the robot move and behave like a human as much as I can. I did a lot of training. And of course I don't want people to see me, to find me. And at first I was hiding like 20 meters further on, somewhere behind a tree. But then people would find me quite quickly. And then later on I learned to be very close to the robot. And just talk to the people, and then I kind of disappear in the crowd, yes. I wanted the robot to do something, not just walk on the street. And the first thing I did was made this mechanical arm to beg for money. And it was good, it was nice, but he was begging for this money, and it didn't feel right. I felt sorry for the robot and sorry for the audience because he didn't do anything in return. And then that was a kind of a crisis. I felt bad for a while because I was stuck with the project. And then a very old friend of mine, he's in the 80s, he passed away now. I discussed it with him and I said, I wish I had some kind of instrument. And then the old guy said, I have an old organ for you. And it was a gift of heaven. And so I gave the robot this organ, and then it was ready. I never touched it. I never changed anything on the robot anymore because it was perfect. It was in balance, and he got some money. He gave the music in return, and I got to buy some food for me and drinks, and it was ready. If anybody would like to learn a bit more about Dirk, the homeless robot, and other projects, you can go to my company. Is called Electric Circus, and it's electriccircuits.nl from Netherlands. electriccircus.nl.